Welcome back, everyone. We have a renewed push in this particular state for $2,000 stimulus checks per person once again. I want to cover this state. We covered this previously, but now the calls have been rekindled. So we're going to be discussing everything you need to know in today's video. Let's get started and dive right into the news. But before we do, of course, make sure that you are subscribed. Click that big red button and have notifications turned on as well. That bell will notify you every time we upload a brand new video, which we do every single solitary week with no exceptions and no excuses. Also, we'll be doing another cash giveaway once we hit 20,000 subscribers, which could be right around the corner. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. Also, if you have been enjoying the content, give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash that like button. I'd appreciate that. Just will support me and the channel. So with that being said, once you've done those couple things, we can get started and get right down to it. So the governor in this state has repeatedly called for $2,000 stimulus checks to help residents during these trying times, and especially with this insane inflation that we're seeing play out. As we covered some months ago on this channel, the governor originally proposed this $1.7 billion plan to help the state fully recover from the pandemic and pave the way for a successful future, and he did this in February. Part of his proposal included $500 million for the Pennsylvania Opportunity Program, which would send households in the Keystone State with an income of $80,000 or less a direct payment for up to $2,000, $2,000. Now, legislation has been introduced in the House as well as the Senate by Democratic lawmakers, but the Republican-led General Assembly has been slow to act. The GOP in the state has stymied the Democrats as well as the governor's efforts to push through a stimulus plan, and Republicans even have the opportunity to come up with their own, but they have proven to be a huge hurdle in this case. Now, you might be wondering, where are they getting these billions of dollars from? How could they throw out $500 million to residents in the form of stimulus checks? Well, they already have the money. It actually came from the American Rescue Plan. That was the last federal stimulus bill signed into law by President Biden last year. The state is currently sitting on $2 billion from the ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act. Now, here's the deal. These funds actually have an expiration date. If these $2 billion are not used by the 31st of December come 2024, the funds must be sent back. And this state is not alone. Tons of states across the country are sitting on stimulus money that's collecting dust and not being used. And so the governor here is proposing that we use this money and give it back to the people that it was intended for. It was intended for a pandemic, and inflation is its own pandemic. It makes sense to use this money now as opposed to waiting closer to the expiration date, because if you wait until then, well, the probability of something passing is much, much slimmer. Earlier this month, Governor Wolf was joined by Representative Patty Kim in Harrisburg to call on GOP state lawmakers to pass the PA Opportunity Program to help Pennsylvanians burdened by rising prices. In his speech, Governor Wolf said, quote, "A lot has changed since then, from inflation to price increases to a war in Ukraine. Pennsylvanians need our support even more today than they did in February." That's when he originally proposed the bill. The governor has repeatedly touted his plan as a way to help workers and families recovering from financial hardship because of the pandemic. So the direct payments would be a tremendous boost to families who are still covering pandemic-related costs, trying to stabilize their budget, and yes, building up their savings. This bill would not only include this stimulus check to cover household-related expenses like childcare and healthcare, but it would also pave the way for more opportunity. It would provide Pennsylvanians opportunities to complete educational and training courses to strengthen their skills and increase income, all leading to a better quality of life. Governor Wolf has previously said, quote, "Residents should not have to choose between paying for utilities or groceries, childcare, or gas. We have the opportunity and the means to ensure they're not struggling to ensure their success." And not only does Governor Wolf want to take these funds out of the vault where they've been sitting and give it back to the people, but he also wants to do more, because he actually wants to also raise the minimum wage in the state. Governor Wolf had said that the reason why this inflation is so painful is because wages are not nearly keeping up with the rate of inflation. So in addition to the direct payments of $2,000, Governor Wolf actually wants to raise the minimum wage by July 1st to $12 an hour in the state. And he also wants to include a roadmap so that way minimum wage could be $15 an hour by 2028. Governor Wolf added, quote, "This reality of unchanging wages and rising living costs has stretched the resources of working Pennsylvanians and their families to the limit, and with the recent dramatic price increases, beyond it, and especially because Pennsylvania is still one of 20 states and the only one of all of its neighbors that has still not raised its minimum wage above the federal 7.25 per hour. According to estimates and calculations, the minimum wage in Pennsylvania is far behind the curve. In fact, according to one calculation, a single adult with no kids would need about $17 an hour to survive in the state of Pennsylvania. Then a single adult with just one child by themselves would need about $33 an hour to support the family. So whether relief comes in the form of a stimulus check or raising the minimum wage or another form, maybe a tax cut or tax holiday, something has to be done with those $2 billion because otherwise they're just going to disappear forever. What are your thoughts? Do you live in the state of Pennsylvania? Where are my Pennsylvania residents at? Let us know down below in the comment section. Are you in favor of this $2,000 state stimulus? Do you approve of raising the minimum wage to, first of all, $12 and then $15 later down the road? Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. We'll keep our eyes peeled and remain watchful when it comes to this proposal and other stimulus proposals across the nation. All updates can be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got value out of it. If you did, give it a tremendous thumbs up. Smash the like button. I'd appreciate that. Share it with a friend. Get the word out. Spread it on social media. If you want to get some free stocks all on me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get, and make sure you are subscribed. Click that big red button and have notifications turned on. If you want to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Use the links down below in the description, and I look forward to meeting you there. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now.